Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Barnet and Southgate College. My name is Shay Dolan. I am one of the ESOL tutors at Colindale campus, and I'm joined by my colleagues Deborah from Wood Street campus and Beata from Southgate campus. And we are here this morning to give you information about our young ESOL courses at Colindale, Southgate and Wood Street campuses. So this morning, we will tell you some basic information about the course, so that when the courses start and finish, what you will study, a little bit about exams, about all the different things you do during the course, including trips, and then of course there will be time for you to ask questions, and we will also give information about how you can register for your course. So first of all, let me tell you about our levels. So we start from pre-entry, which is the lowest level. So this is really for beginners. And then we go up to entry 1, entry 2, entry 3, level 1 and level 2. And for your English, you will do exams in reading, writing, speaking and listening. And these are with the Ascentis exam board. You do these exams during the year. So we do some exams in March, some in December, and some in May and June. So throughout the year. You will also study maths. We call this functional skills maths. This is really maths to help you with everyday life. So things like going shopping. Again, the exams are different levels, going from entry 1 to level 2. ICT, that means using computers. Again, the exams you do are called functional skills exams. So you learn different skills using different programs on your computer, depending on your level. Employability and work experience. Employability is all about work and learning what skills you need for work, qualities, so things you need to improve to be ready for the workplace. Some of our students do work experience. It depends on your level. So for students at level 1 and level 2 at Wood Street, there will be work experience at Wood Street, but at Colindale, that may be from entry 3 and above. But when you enroll on your course, your tutor will be able to give you more information about that. Welfare. So we have colleagues in the college who work in student services, and they meet with students every week for 1 hour, and students get help with things like staying safe online and living a healthy lifestyle. But also we have other organisations coming in to help sometimes. So for example, at Colindale, recently we had people from Quorum coming in to help our care leavers who are starting to live independently. Also, we have enrichment. Now, enrichment means many things. So it's about the sports that you do outside class, science at Wood Street, arts and crafts, both at Wood Street and Southgate, but also, of course, trips out of college, which is always a fun thing to do. And you can see some pictures from our trips. So, for example, the Wood Street students went with Deborah to the theatre this year to see Alice on the Underground. That was at the Chicken Shed Theatre. Bowling is a popular trip with all our students. Westminster, so we've been very lucky to take our students to meet to Parliament with the help of our MPs and to visit the House of Commons, where Boris Johnson gets up every week to speak to the MPs. And you can see this is a photo from Hendon Town Hall. This is some Colindale students who went to meet the mayor at Hendon, and that's again a trip which all of our students from all our campuses get to do going to the town hall. And of course, the summer term is usually the time when we take our students on a trip to the nearest beach that we can find. You can see that's a photo from Brighton. Moving on to the campuses. So Colindale campus is where I am today. And you can see from the photo, this is a very new campus. It was opened just 5 years ago. It's a beautiful campus, really nice rooms, and you can see students relaxing there in the canteen. And we have many vocational courses at Colindale campus. So we'll talk a little bit later on about other things you can do in college, but you can see a picture of our hair salon. We also have workshops where students train in plumbing and other construction skills. And here are some photos of students and staff from Wood Street campus. You can see students relaxing again in the canteen, and a recent trip that the team from Wood Street went on. You can see Deborah there with Özlem, Margaret and Marta, teachers, out on a recent trip, end of year trip with their students. And at Southgate campus, you can see here students doing many different activities, including work experience in the centre, you can see with the motorbike, and also trips to ice skating, the beach, a sports day, Madame Tussauds at the bottom with Spider-Man, and some beautiful artwork there. That was one of our college competitions, which one of Beata's students was the winner for. And if you're wondering about the top picture on the right, that is from a maths lesson using a tape measure. This year and last year, we've done a lot of online learning, of course, because of the changes that we all have had in this last year. We are now back in college full time. So when you come in September, we will be in college, which is great. But we do use online learning in class and at home a lot too. So you can see here are examples from Quizlet, Quizzes, and Kahoot, which are popular games or platforms that we use for practicing and improving your English. I seem to have missed a slide. I'm going to go back. I will come back to that, but just to say that once you do finish your course, you will have many opportunities. It may be that you continue within Young ESOL. So for example, if you're doing entry 1, entry 2, then probably you would stay in Young ESOL. If you finished ESOL entry 3 or level 1 and level 2, then you may want to do a BTEC course. That's a course in a vocational skill. So for things like hairdressing, electrical installation, childcare, and so on. GCSEs, which are the exams we usually, our students in schools do at 16 usually, and you do need these for many courses that you want to study later, including going to university. Also A-levels, these are a higher level qualification. Students in the UK usually do these at the age of 18. And again, that's something you would do much later. Also, ESOL vocational courses. VOC is short for vocational. This means courses where you learn ESOL, but also you learn, for example, hairdressing, childcare, business, and so on. And finally, apprenticeships. Apprenticeships are is a chance for you to work and study at the same time. So you may be working 3 days a week in a hair salon and a beauty salon, but coming into college 2 days a week, or the same for other skills like construction and business. Okay, I do want to go back. Apologies, I've missed some important information, and I'm just going to look for that information now. No, I haven't. I'm so sorry. quite excited to be telling you about this, and I'm so excited that I forgot I already gave you some of the information. Okay, moving on to enrollment. So if you want to register, and we really hope you do, then you may already have applied. If not, I will explain how to do that in a minute. For enrollment, when we have your details, we will contact you by phone and email. And the first thing we will do will be speak to you to check your English level. We will ask some simple questions like, what's your name? Where do you come from? Where do you live? What do you like to do in your free time? What are your plans for the future? And this helps us to know your level of spoken English. It may be that the person who speaks to you asks you to come into college for your interview. If you do come into college, then please take a lateral flow test before you come in, and you will need to send the result of that to the person who's interviewing you. But most interviews, I think, will be on the phone. We also send you a short reading and writing test by email, and this is something you can do and send back by email to us. And again, the teacher will explain what to do for that. When we know your level, we will hopefully find the right class for you at the right campus, and the teacher will give you your timetable. Courses start on the 6th of September, and they finish in July of 2022. So we hope we can get you enrolled as soon as possible in the next few weeks. And the plan is to have you ready to start on the 6th of September. The number of hours per week is 15 hours per week usually. And for most of our courses, that means 4 days per week in college, but there will be different timetables for each group. After we have chosen your class, you will need to come into college to show your ID, that's your passport or your home office ID, and then we will be able to register you. Once you're registered, you will have a card like this. This is your ID card. We must wear these everywhere we go in college, and so you'll get that once you register. So some of you already have applied on this link. You've registered on our website, and if you have not, then please do this as soon as possible. This is very important. When you register on the website, you get a student number, and then we know who you are, and we can get you enrolled more easily. So that's very important. So if you have not registered, please do that today. You can also, if that's difficult for you, come into college. You can see the addresses of the 3 campuses, so Wood Street, Colindale, and Southgate. Finally, if you have any questions, well, today you will have a chance to answer some questions, but after today, if you have more questions, you can email me, if it's to do with Colindale campus, that's Shay Dolan. You can email Beata at Southgate, or you can email Deborah at Wood Street. So that's all from me. I am going to hand over to Beata and to Deborah. So if you have any questions, please type them in the question and answer window, and Beata and Deborah will answer those questions. Thank you.
Okay, hello everyone. So my name is Beata, and I work at Southgate campus, and I am one of the young ESOL teachers. I have been teaching young ESOL for a number of years now. And I just want to add to Shay's lovely presentation that all our campuses are very near to tube stations and the buses as well. So we've got plenty of buses and a tube station nearby. So getting here should not be a problem. Also, we will help you apply for Oyster cards if you need any help. And because you are going to be in full-time education, it will be a 16+ Oyster card. So you could travel on the buses for free and very cheaply on the tube. And we at Southgate, we have a canteen. So that's where normally our learners go to have lunch. And also there are plenty of shops and restaurants around all 3 campuses. So lunch and snacks should not be a problem at all. Apart from progression, what Shay mentioned, we have careers advisors who can help you with choosing a course for next year. But of course, our teachers can help you as well. But if you want to see a career advisor to look at your CV, or if you want to have a part-time job, or you need information about different courses, we can organize career advisors who will be able to help you. Apart from that, at Southgate, for example, we have a gym. So the membership for the gym is very reasonable. So all our students can join if they want to, apart from the sport enrichment activities Shay mentioned already. And we also have learning support. So if you think that you would like to study a little bit more English, Maths, ICT, then we can organize that for you, which are normally in the library. We call them learning centers, but they are libraries, and we have lovely learning support, learning coaches who can help you with extra bit of Maths, ICT and English support. Apart from that, we also, apart from the trips, we have exhibitions as well at some of our campuses where we can display what our students did, the work the students produced, and we can show it to all the other classes if we want to. So if you look behind me, then you can see that all the work of the students are displayed on the walls. And with that, I'm going to answer one of the questions which was asked by Elahe, that this year most of our classes were online, but from September we have lovely classrooms waiting for you. So we would love to see you in the classroom studying full-time, 4 days a week, as Shay mentioned. And I think that's all I can add. And just one more thing. Not just the Oyster card application we can help you with, but also bursaries. So you can apply for bursaries, which you might get or you might not, but the teacher in September can help you with that and can give you more information about that. Bursary is money you can get from the college, which you can use to travel to college if you need to. And I think that's it. So before we answer your questions, I'm sure Deborah would like to tell you a few things herself.
Hi, my name's Deborah. People call me Debbie. What Beata said about the gym is available to all students in all campuses, but it's only at Southgate. So, and also the LRC, the support for learners, that is also available at all sites. The thing about the Oyster card is you apply for a Zip Oyster online and you have to be applying for the 16+. As Beata said, even if you're 18 or even if you're just turned 19 after August the 31st, then you still apply for the 16+. You don't go for the 18+. If you go for the 18+, you have to pay for your bus. The other thing is we only take students who are 18, 17 or 16 on August the 31st this year. So if you're 19 on August the 31st, you're too old for our groups. And if you're not 16 on August the 31st or before that, you still are not eligible and you would have to go to school and not college. So you must be 16, 17 or 18 on August the 31st, 2021. And we look forward to meeting you. We're really excited. We've been stuck at home just like you have a lot of the time, and we're really raring to go. Everybody's setting up their classrooms, making them look beautiful, cleaning things, buying things to make everything look exciting again. And we're really excited to be back at college. Are there any questions? You can write them on the chat.
Yes, so we have, I think, a few questions. So Homayun, you wanted to know about registration. So Shay mentioned that you can register on the website, and then a teacher will contact you for an appointment, probably online. So Saman, you don't need to come to the college. You can register online. So you just need to follow the link. And Homayun, you also mentioned that you have registered, you filled out the form, but no one has answered yet. No one has responded, but we will. So we will pick up all these application forms. We will see which site and we'll contact you. So, Hyan, it really depends. So our academic year finishes this week, but some teachers will be contacting you this week or the week after. If not, definitely the very last 2 weeks of August. But also, if you're worried or if you haven't heard back, Shay had in his presentation on the last slide 3 contact email addresses. So 3 email addresses for the teachers on all sides. So you can contact us. I'm sure we will put it up again, so you can copy that down or you can take a picture of them.
Could I just add, Beata? Sorry, Hyan, yeah. I do know your name, and I will be contacting you this week just to reassure brilliant. You. Yeah, thanks.
And then
the other thing is, Beata, that you can't apply for your Oyster card until you've registered.
Yeah.
So don't worry about the Oyster card yet. You could do that early September.
So Hyan, I think that answers your question. And then the last question we have from Venera. If you have applied online, Venera, then a teacher will contact you. And then once you enroll on the course, you will get a receipt, which is, if it's printed out, it's a piece of paper, or if it's emailed to you, it's an attachment of a Word document, which will say that you have successfully enrolled on the course with your student number and course code.
If you have any other questions, please type. Doesn't matter if you make spelling mistakes, we're teachers. Please write your questions on Q&A. You'll find it at the bottom of the screen. Q&A. Okay.
So I've got a question from Maria. I don't know if you can see that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Maria, so I'm not sure where you live, but we have young ESOL classes at Colindale, but it's too far for you. But we have at Wood Street and Southgate.
Wood Street is High Barnet.
So Homayun, I think Shay said that he has seen your name and your application for the course, so he will contact you. So you don't need to come to the site.
Yes.
Shay will call you and email you.
Well, actually, that was Hyan, but Homayun, do, as Beata said, do email one of us, and you know, we will find out which course you applied for, which campus, and then we'll help you. So just make sure you email whichever campus. So if you applied for Southgate, email Beata. If you applied for Wood Street, email Deborah. or if you applied for Collindale, email me. And you'll see that email, as Beata said, on the last slide, but also I think you will see our email addresses in the chat, which will be sent to you.
Elahe, you can register online, but if you can't manage to do it, just send us an email, no problem. And we'll help you register.
And Zara, if you go to the website, you will see a link where you can apply for the course and also register. So first you have to register on the website and then apply for the course. But if you have found your course and you click on apply, then you could register at the same time. And then we will receive an email that you want to be contacted, and we will contact you. So you have to register on the website first and apply for the course.
But just email us if you can't do that. Sometimes it's a little bit complicated for some people. So you have our email addresses.
Yes, Sarah, so you want to apply to Southgate? Yes, so you need to, next to the names of the courses, you will see the site. So you will see Southgate, and that's where you have to click. But if you can't, as Debbie said, just send me an email. My name is Beata. You will receive the email address later, and I can help you with that.
And tell all your friends about us. We're here.
Yes.
Any more questions?
Maybe just one thing to add, I'll just add is about, so if we are all working this week, I'll be working next week. I don't know about Deborah and Beata, but so yeah. we will be on holiday in the summer. So if you don't get enrolled in these next 2 weeks, don't panic. We will be back on the 23rd of August, and then we continue enrolling from the 23rd of August. So it's good if you can enroll now in the next 2 weeks, but as I say, don't panic. Send us a message if you're worried, and then in August 23rd we will then continue with that enrollment. So we'll make sure we get you onto a course.
If you want to register for ESOL, Elahe, that means that you're an adult student and it's part-time. Young ESOL is 15 hours a week at least. If you're young, you should really be enrolling. If you're 24, no, you're in the wrong place. You should be on an ESOL course, not young ESOL. ESOL suggests young ESOL.
Yeah. Also, Elahe, if your level is level 1, not entry 1, but level 1 after entry 3, then you might be able to enroll on a vocational course. But we can't give you more information about that at the moment because it's a young ESOL presentation. But if you contact me, I can help you with that. So I can give you more information. But as Debbie said, these courses are not for you because these are for 16 to 18.
But Elahe, the link that we've shared with you for applying, for registering it, you can still use that link and apply for an adult ESOL course.
So at the bottom, Debbie said to write your questions in the Q&A section. You're really good at that. If you want to see our email addresses, you need to click on the chat icon at the bottom on the right side of the Q&A little icon, and then you will be able to see Shay's, Debbie's, and my email address, and also the link to the website where you can apply for the courses, Young ESOL or Adult ESOL. Okay, Zara, so you need to contact then one of us. So you need to register on the website, apply for the course you want to do, and then one of us will be in touch and hopefully we can enroll you before?
We will decide which class you go into. It all depends on your English and what certificates you've already had, Daniela. So you asked which class you're going to be in. You can choose the campus, Southgate, High Barnet or Colindale, according to where you live, but we will decide on the classes for you.
Mm-hmm.
You're 37, Venera. How many days a week? So because you're 37, you're an adult, so you're not in the young ESOL course. You need to apply for ESOL, just plain ESOL, not YESOL. And you will be doing 6 hours or 5 hours every week.
Mm-hmm. You can still use the same link. It's in the chat box, Venera.
Any more
You're
questions?
welcome, Sarah.
We will send you the information about your classes, yes. So I think that's it. Nobody else? Do you have to apply again, Venera?
Venera, are you
Venera? Yeah. Do you have
a
her on your
returning
list?
student? Not me.
Um,
Venera, if you did a course with us before, then you can ask your teacher to help you apply. If not, you still need to apply again, but probably have already registered on the website. So you just need to go into your account and apply for the course you want to do. It should be quite quick.
And just to say that teachers are, so other teachers, not just us, other teachers are contacting students for interviews this week. So you might not hear anything today or tomorrow, but you should hear from somebody this week. But as I say, if you don't, then when we come back on the 23rd of August, you will definitely hear from someone. But if you're worried, as we've said before, do just send us an email so we can check you are definitely registered. I think we're going to finish
we've got
now.
3 more. We have 3 more questions.
Okay, sorry.
So you're welcome, Venera. And before that, we had Adina. So we'll start on the 6th of September. So your question was, when will classes start in the classroom? On the 6th of September. And Daniela, you asked about uniforms. There are no uniforms. You don't need to wear a uniform. You can wear whatever you like.
And Navaid, you suggested that you want to join Young ESOL. Sorry, you're a little bit too old for Young ESOL. You have to be 16, 17 or 18. So you need to register for ESOL without the Y at the beginning. And Hong also. You are a beginner, but you're not somebody who would be going to school or college to study in a young class. So you will join the ESOL course also.
You're welcome.
I think we should finish up there.
Yes. Lovely to read your questions. We haven't met you yet, but we look forward to meeting you.
Yes, we're very excited.
Well, goodbye, everyone. Thanks a lot for coming in. Let's see if we can all say goodbye at the same time. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.